I don't know how long this is going to be. We shall see. Just gotta... I think I wrapped a little bit too much at the bottom. Yay me. I am the super intelligent. And pin the message. Did it pin? It pinned! It pinned! I did the right thing. Whoop! Cool. Got to use my arm a little bit, but not too much. How is everyone? I know it's only been like, what, a little bit since I last streamed. And, yeah. I'll probably choke. Just gotta wait for this thing to load and do its thing. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna be slow because I know how much of a semi-rush you're in. It happens. Ooh, there we go. Haha. Haha. There we go. Your was popping. Not a lot. I don't know why I've got this thing up. I need to get rid of it. Oh, do I just click that? Click. Get rid of it. Click. I want to get rid of it. I don't know how to get rid of it. No. Ah, okay. All good. I got rid of it. I'm like, what is this doing? It's okay. Yeah, is it? I like my hat. My face isn't too crap today. Alright, I'm not too sure what I'm going to work on first because I think I'll work on this one. It's pretty simple, so hopefully I won't screw up too much. Still trying to figure out where my shadows are, but I'll figure it out as I go along. No, I love my hat. Y'all know that. And if you don't, well then clearly y'all have not been paying attention. I don't know. I had the vaccine today, so I don't know how I'm going to be. I'm feeling a bit... a tiny bit sore, a tiny bit woozy, but I still want to draw, so here I am. But we'll see. That doesn't look too bad so far. But we are still only in the beginning phases. Ayo! Well, I have chronic fatigue, so I'm not surprised. Ugh. But like I said, we'll see. Yeah, I get the feeling that I'm going to be playing with a lot of levels on this. Oof. Oh, but I do have a funny story. Oh, I've got a doozy. Guess what? Your goob here almost got locked out of her building before. Yep, I almost got locked out of my building before. This is a whole story, and I have to pretty much start from the beginning. But yeah, I almost got locked out of my building. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah. Alrighty, so what happened was, it wasn't fun. So what happened was, I had my doctor's appointment at 12 today. It's better if I give times just so it, gives you a little bit more sense of the urgency. And so what happens is, hey, I go downstairs. I go to type in, the Uber thing, and it's like, okay, I want to go to the doctor's office, and I want to get there by, just basically take me to the doctor's office. And then I realize that my phone isn't connecting. So I realized then that I remember that I had the message saying that my phone data was going to expire, a couple of days ago, but I just forgot to recharge it because I've been home using my Wi-Fi, so I didn't know. Thank you. Apparently there'll be a lot of yawning, so sorry. Yeah. Okay, so I've discovered that I can't, I can't get Uber. But what I did beforehand that I forgot to mention was I left my keys upstairs, but in the kitchen there's like 2 or 3 spares. So I decided that I would just grab a spare set of keys, made sure that it had the door handle, the electric buzzer thing that allows you to access the doors in the elevator. And yeah, so then I go back and I can't get in. I'm using the buzzer thing and it's not letting me in. So the maintenance guy that happened to be downstairs at the time let me in, and I thought that it was probably just one of those things where the building was temporarily, not on lockdown, but like the systems were being rebooted or something like that. So again, there's a lot to this story. So I come back in, and then my key's not letting me up the top. My key's not letting me, get to the top of the elevator. I'm just assuming this whole time that they're rebooting the system, so that's why my key's not working. I didn't realize I had a faulty one, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'll figure out proper shading on this a little bit later. Boob window, boob window. Yeah, I can't really do this and talk at the same time, so I'm just going to chat. And yep, you're just going to see the selection of the boob window. So then I get back upstairs, bearing in mind I'm on the top level, and the elevator, there's only one elevator that goes to the top level. So I go back and go on my computer, recharge my phone, and then I go to leave again, and then I'm talking to the server maintenance people, and they're like, it's like, oh, you have a faulty key, and it's like, what? Yeah, your keys don't work because I had to cancel that electronic thing. Your housemate said that it was lost, so therefore I cancelled it. Alrighty. And then I was like, well, I have to get to this. It was about, at this point in time, it was probably 11:55. So I then say, oh, well then. So what do I do then? Will you still be here when I get back? Can I call you to let me back into the building then? And they're like, no, I'm going to be gone. So then I have to go back up the stairs, go back to my room, grab my keys, come back down. And yeah, I got the Uber, went to the doctor's, and that was it. So if my phone had been working and I'd gone to the doctor's, I would have been stuck with faulty keys and I would not have been able to get back into the building. Hey, JC. So, yeah, it turns out that my phone not having any more credit on it helped me. So, if my phone had had credit, if I had gone to the doctor's as usual, I would not have been able to get access to the building. So, even though it was super annoying, oh, you gotta understand, I was really ticked off as well. I was getting really angry because I was already running late. as it was. And then, first of all, it's like, okay, so my phone's run out of credit, so I can't call the Uber, or, I can't, ask for one. And then it's, I presume that the maintenance is the reason why my keys aren't working, but it turned out that my keys had actually been cancelled. Or my little electronic thing, I think it's called the FOB, had been cancelled. So, yeah, I ended up getting to the doctors though. I had my jab. I've come back and I've basically just been relaxing since then. I was talking to a friend though before, and yeah, they're not doing too well at the moment, but they're coping. It is what it is, sort of situation. But yeah, so if my phone had been working normally, I would have been locked outside my building. So it is a very weird, lucky coincidence that my phone had run out of credit and I had to get back into the building to, charge my phone. Because I initially also asked them, hey, can I, borrow your Wi-Fi so that I can just, recharge my phone on my phone. But yeah, first. But yeah, that happened to me today. That's my story. That's my horror of the day. Yay me. Yeah. But yeah, so that happened. I still made it to the doc. I mean, I was waiting for a little bit longer than I would have liked, but this is what happens when you're late. But no, I got my jab, so my arm is a little bit sore. I'm definitely feeling slightly lethargic, but that's probably just me, as I am, so yeah. Oh, that's funny. Hey, how's your Greg going? Greg's alright. Cool. Well, first of all, my phone was out of credit, so I couldn't call the Uber. I wouldn't have been able to get to my appointment. And then it turned out that I had grabbed the wrong set of keys. Like I grabbed I grabbed a set of keys, but it turned out that the keys that I grabbed no longer worked. So I could have been locked outside the building. But thankfully, because of the very weird timing, I was not. But yeah, it's still weird. Cool. But yeah, that's my annoyance of the day. So, in some ways, I'm very lucky that I was not smart and I charged my phone the night before. When I say charged, I should specify, like, credit, money, so I couldn't access the internet when I got outside. Pretty much. Yeah, the games do that sometimes. Yeah. I don't have school anymore. I'm a delinquent. No, I'm joking. I just don't have school anymore. Psh. That's fine. Shh. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of art. I might play games a little later. I'm not sure yet. Okay, fair enough. I mean, everyone's different. Oh, okay. Shh. Ayo. Right now I'm just doing some shading stuff. We'll see. Shh. Boob window. Boob window. Do 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 do. I'm so mature. Can't you tell? But yeah, no, so I almost got locked out of the building. And if I hadn't have been running late, and if I didn't charge, and if I hadn't forgotten to charge my phone, I would have been locked out of my building, and that is really weird. Hey Jerry, hope you're well. I'm a little bit tired because I had my AstraZeneca vaccine today. Whoa, that is very, very strong. Too much, too much. Alright, bye-bye. Take care. Fair enough. Well, it was the only one that they did at this particular doctor's. So far, I don't think I feel any worse than what I would be otherwise. My arm just hurts a little bit, obviously, because, damn. But if we ban one Filipino, we have to ban all the Filipinos. I'm joking, I'm joking. Oh my god, I'm joking. Don't take me seriously, please. It's been a long day. Yeah. Boob window. Hopefully I'm not screwing this up. We'll see. It was a joke. I promise it's a joke. I joke sometimes. But it's very dangerous. I just really wanted to do art. I was looking on Twitter and I'm like, oh, look at all these pretty art pieces. And I'm like, I could draw. I should draw. I'm going to draw. Screw the consequences. Yeah. Oops, wrong. No, not the wrong layer. Wrong tool. Dummy. Yes. Of course I have. Miraculous. Simply the best. Something to wrong. Yeah, I have. Yeah, at the moment I'm just playing with shadows. I'm using this picture because it's fairly simple, so yeah, hopefully I don't screw up, and if I do, oof. I don't think I will. It's just a matter of, you know, playing with the right things. Shh. And yes, I'm aware I haven't touched the boob window. Yeah, I laughed. I'm terrible. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, I finished Friends last night. Cry. Cry. I finished it last night. Yes, I've watched it before, but that's not the point. I finished it again. And it's probably going to be 3 months before I watch it again. Nah, maybe not quite that soon. We'll see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, nah, she's cute. Oh, maybe it's hot for you, but for me it's a little cold, hence why I've got the blanket. No, the boob window is part of the design, it's just I haven't actually done any highlights on the heart part yet. That's all. Nothing bad, I promise. something. Oh, I see. Huh. No, okay. I've made a mistake somewhere. For the first time in forever. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But it's okay. Oh, that's right, I made a coffee. I need a coffee. I don't know how I'm going to be tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I've been. But I know I'd like to see them again. Yep. Shh. Yeah, it's not that I don't like other languages. It's just that I like to be able to talk to the people that want to talk to me. So that's all. I made a mistake. Oh no! Oh no! Have you at least been updated? I've kind of gotten the impression that they're a small company, so yeah, it might take them a little while. But yeah, otherwise message them and be like, "Oi, what's up? I haven't got my thing yet." Oh wow, that's really cool. Do that. I mean, you don't have to, but that would be pretty cool. There we go. One eye shading semi-done. Now for the second shading eye. We'll see. I haven't seen all of Carmen Sandiego. I started watching it, then I was like, oh, it's a little, probably, I don't know. I mean, I watched all of She-Ra though, and I definitely thought that was a bit kiddie to start with. Yes, I watched She-Ra. It wasn't bad. But I definitely have my little gripes with it, but that's just my personal opinion. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. You guys want to know some random trivia? I actually played a parody of a character that was based on Carmen Sandiego. And that character's name was Carmen San Francisco. So yeah, but in the story that I was in, she was a villain. She was the bad guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry that it hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully it's nothing serious. It's just I don't know. I know. But of course I was a little kid, so I didn't get the joke at the time. But no, I played a character called Carmen Sandiego, and she was like the bad guy, and that was my character. I played a bad guy in a school play. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to be an actor for a while. But then when I didn't, I know this sounds petty, but then when I didn't get any parts in like high school, it kind of put me off. I know that sounds petty, but it's what happened. I got in the chorus once, and I was supposed to get a role with some lines, but it never happened. So I've always just kind of been a bit annoyed at that. I know it sounds petty, and I'm aware that there are more people than me in the world, but it always annoyed me how I was like, told, oh, we have a few lines for people in the chorus as well, and I was like, oh, how exciting. But no, not for me. So I've always just kind of been a little bit petty about that. I know it sounds lame. Not a lot though, just a little bit. No, I was the villain and I did a very good job. Well, I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you because other people told me that. They're like, "Wow, you're really good." I was like, "Oh, well, thank you, love." Except I didn't have a Cockney accent at the time. I was a small, not a small child, but I was a child nonetheless. Yeah, yeah. This is Annalise's character. She's not here at the moment, but I can still send her updates. It's not like I'm going to finish it today. I'm definitely not going to finish it. I'm just filling in some shading. So hopefully they'll be okay with that. You know, I played a bad guy and I did really well, according to a lot of people. And I was, you know, people raved about me. They were like, "Oh, wow, you were so good. You stole the show," and, you know, little things like that. I also had a solo. I had to sing for a little bit too. Back then, I wasn't really much of a dancer, but I also had a thing I had to dance to. Yeah, it wasn't like, it was like my, at the time, way before PD and all that, that was my 15 minutes of fame back in the day. Yeah. Like I said, I really don't want to sound ungrateful, but it really, really annoyed me that I never really got another chance to, you know, do an acting part. It is probably just me being slightly petty, though. Have to remind myself not to get takeout today. Yeah. The play was called Danger Kids. Cool as. And the thing that my character wanted to do was make it so the bad guys in video games always won. So I was going to let off a rocket that disrupted all the video games in the world and made it so the bad guys always won. That was the plot. It was fun. And like I said at the time, that was my 15 minutes of fame. It was. No, it was an actual like school. It was like an actual like school production thing. I think it might have been an Australian production. Like the reason why we did that was because our teacher, his son's school actually did the play, and so we did it as well. And this was when I was in grade 6, by the way. Was it grade? No, I'm pretty sure it was grade 6. So not quite high school, but no, it was a lot of fun. Let's just have a look at this lady. Haven't really done the hair yet. Just save it before I forget. Stage fright? What do you mean? No, I just never got a part again. I auditioned, but you know, I was just never good enough. Apparently, I don't know. I suppose the problem was that when they cast it, it's like they want you to be perfect right away. Whereas with me, it's like I could do the roles, but I probably just needed, like, you know, practice first. One of my strengths when it came to theater was I was really good at remembering lines. Like, I could learn my lines easily within a week. Oh, okay. That's nice. It's a shame that happened, though. Yeah, there must have just been a thing. I don't know, though. Yeah. We'll see, though. But no, at least they apologised. It sucks when you don't know what's happening with your order. I tell you, that's happened with me a few times, not necessarily with coffee, but, you know, with eBay orders, sometimes you don't know what's happening and it's like, oh, what? What are you doing? And then it turns out one time I thought there was an order that was completely forgotten, but then it turned out it'd been in my bag the whole time. So that happened once. Like, I obviously got it, then forgot to open it. But yeah, that's happened before. Aren't I hilarious? Aren't I just awkward? Yeah. It's a little bit hard with monochrome with the hair, but I'll make it work. Yes, I can make that work actually, because thankfully it's just, yeah. I'm sorry about that, but at least they told you. Must remind myself that I have food in the fridge and that I do not need to get takeout. I am still going to do that pizza thing at some point, but I don't know when. And if you don't know what pizza thing I'm talking about, I was talking yesterday on stream and I said that it would be really fun for one night me to just order pizza and we just do a late, you know, Jackbox stream. When I say late, I mean like, you know, probably 6 or 7 for you guys. Well, 6 or 7 for me, which is, you know, still late for you guys, but not too late where you can't join. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that happens. Sometimes they just don't look. Not as bad as almost locking. It's a completely different story, but not as bad as almost locking yourself out of your apartment. Hey, well, not apartment. Your building. Apartment would have been one thing. Building though, because as I said, to access the building, you need a you've got a key thing, an electronic key thing or card thing that you know lets you go in, and you need that to access the front door and to also access the elevator. But yeah, I almost got locked out of the whole building because I had a whoopsie. I'm very, very oddly lucky that I had forgotten to put credit on my phone. Oh, because that one was defective because my housemate had actually claimed that it was lost and therefore made it so that it would be defective if someone tried to use it because, you know, robbery or whatever. But no, so it's, I don't know why she didn't get rid of it, but yeah, I'll talk to her about it later and be like, so I actually grabbed the key and almost wasn't allowed back in the building because I had an oops moment. She'll probably laugh. I get along well with my housemates. They're really nice. But I still miss my former housemates, my male housemates that I see at least weekly or at the moment probably every couple of weeks because we're in lockdown at the moment. But yeah, I miss them. They were great just to hang out with. They were very fun guys. I'm not saying I don't like my housemates here, but we just identified a little bit closer because they're basically like geeks and, you know, very, very similar to me. But yeah, so that happened. So I'll talk to my housemate later and be like, hey, you know, I accidentally grabbed the defective keys and I almost wasn't allowed in the building. Yay me. So it's technically no one's fault. It was just a set of weird circumstances. And like I said, if I had actually, you know, if my phone had been working, I wouldn't have been allowed back in the building. Because I wouldn't have known. I would have gone out, come back, and then not been able to access the building. I would have been like, oh, what is oh, sweet Lord, what is happening here? Sort of thing. Weird enough, yeah. I still don't really understand exactly what happened. It was just weird, weird, weird coincidence. But it happened. I'm still alive. Well, duh, of course I'm still alive. I'm at my computer, so I wasn't locked out. But yeah, that happened. Yeah. So dumb and good luck at the same time. It happens. I can tell you that firsthand. Yeah, I think I'll do that, but I'll make it lesser. Yeah. I mean, technically I probably should be resting, but I really feel like arting, so I'm doing simple-ish stuff. Hopefully I don't regret it later. We'll see, though. Eat. You know, these things happen, I guess. This is what it looks like without the shadows. Just an example of how it works. Oh, and I'm also using the multiply tool as well. Sorry, the multiply layer thing. Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. Just see. No, all good, all good. Cool. Ouch. Ooh. No. Jane is at Dolan's. She'll be there until Wednesday. He's well, for one thing, we're back in lockdown. And two, he's been dealing with a lot of stuff, so I thought it might be nice if he, spent a little bit of time with Jaina. So that's what I did. Yeah, definitely hurts a little bit. Poof. But this is fine. I'll survive. Just don't use my hand too much and I'll be fine. Yep, I'm zooming in on the boobs. Wrong layer. God damn it, Alicia. Yep, I used my name because I'm an idiot. Oh, she's already bitten him a handful of times, but no. He's enjoyed having her company and, she's liked being with him. He's been sending me updates, as you do. Yeah? Like in the before times. He's had dogs, he's had cats, he also had chickens at one point. That was a long, long time ago. Dolan had chickens, but again, that was before I knew him. He also had greyhounds. But no, Jane is not his first pet. But he loves her. And that makes me very happy. Oh, that's right, I haven't even done the lips yet. And there's a little bit of mess here, but I can clean it. It's fine. This is what happens when you art. I'm like, why is this still... Yeah, I forgot to do the lips. That happens. Okay. Maybe not a rancher, but no, his dad was, his dad was actually also a, greyhound breeder. So they used to go to the races quite a bit. I'm not sure if they ever won. They might have won a couple of times, but for the most part, it didn't work out. Probably, yeah, I like art shares. I join them every so often. Yeah, no, his dad was a greyhound breeder at one point. It's kind of sad though, because unfortunately Dolan's dad passed just before we met. So a year before we met. So I missed out on meeting Dolan's dad by 1 year. He's still upset, not about me not meeting him, but still upset about his dad's passing. So I suppose it's just one of those things that will always be with you. Poor thing. Yeah, more subtle. So there we go. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have known. Vienna Dolan's just always been, sensitive about that. No, unfortunately, his dad got a very rare, should I say condition or should I say cancer? He got a very rare cancer, and unfortunately it was inoperable by the time they found it. So, yeah, that's always kind of, it's upsetting. Well, nothing's wrong. I was just mentioning that Dolan's dad had cancer. That's all. And that it still upsets him to talk about it. Hello. Just adding some shades, or attempts at shades. And I also had the vaccine today, so my arm's a little bit sore. But I am okay. I'm just not waving my arms around. Yeah, no. Like I said, this was a year before we met. That happens. But at least you've got something that can entertain you. I mean, you could always, if not me, then you can watch other YouTube videos. But I appreciate it nonetheless. As you can see, I've started the shading on this little lady. Hey, look, I was aware that it was going to hurt. I hate needles. This is my first needle since, I don't even remember what year it was. But there was one needle I accidentally missed out on in high school, so I had to get it a few years later. I think it was one of the hepatitises. But yeah, so that happened. Don't know why I didn't try. Oh, why? Yeah. Even if it hurts, I'm still going to get it. My grandmother also had pancreatic cancer. The thing with her is, and not that I want to speak ill of the dead or anything like that, but she refused to have the operation because she didn't like the idea of, being opened up. So she probably could have lived, but she was a little bit silly and didn't want to be operated on. Not that I would ever speak of the, dead in an ill way or anything, but, she might still, I don't know if she'd still be here actually. It's a tough one. It's like, would they still be here if they had just decided that they were okay with being operated? No, she thought that she would get I don't remember, I don't know the full story. But no, she thought that she would be better off just, yeah. Nice. Oh, I hate blood tests. Absolutely hate them. So if I have a blood test, I always look away. Yeah. No, she was stubborn. She was my biological dad's mum. But yeah, no, she probably could have survived, but she decided that she didn't want to be operated on. You know, her rights and all that. Like I said, not that I would speak ill of my, deceased grandma or anything, but she might still be here if she had actually, just done that, because I think that she wasn't at that point where she couldn't be operated on. She could still be operated on, but she decided nope, she didn't want the doctors to operate on her, so it happens. And yes, she's no longer with us. She died when I was in grade 4. As I've said before, and if I haven't, I'm saying it again now, I only have one grandparent left who could potentially be watching the stream right now, so I'm sorry if I'm talking morbidly. If you're here, Nana, I apologise for speaking in a very ill manner. I love all my grandparents, but, my Nana, the one who, if she's watching, is awesome. She's probably been the one I've been closest to my whole life. Well, given that we used to live with her when I was a baby, that would probably help. But no, if she's here, I hope you're doing well, Nana, and I should really call you sometime soon. It's just with lockdown and all that and all the other IRL stuff, it's just kind of been a bit messy. And if you're not here, well then, that's okay too. But if you are, hope you're doing well. And thank you for watching. Yuck, no, I hate blood tests. Hate them with a passion, but it is a necessity, unfortunately. Every time I have a blood test, I lie down. Because I'm a wimp. No, it's not that I'm a wimp, I'll faint. Not because I'm like, ooh, blood, or anything like that, no. I'm just very weak, I guess, and I faint. And it was only once, but I've never risked, not giving myself the chance to sit down ever since. Oh, I don't know why I didn't go. Some art, some conversations. I'm currently working on a commission piece. And I realised that I coloured outside the lines because I'm a doofus. But hey, this stuff happens, as long as I don't repeat the same mistakes further on, I hope. And in the wrong layer, because I'm a doofus. Yeah, I've got coffee here. I was also talking about how I'm going to do a late stream one time, get some pizza, and just do Jackbox. That would probably be, though, I'd probably have to get the pizza, though, and then play. So I'm still not entirely sure how that's going to work out, but I'm looking forward to it. I can just picture myself eating pizza and, just playing Jackbox. Probably Trivia Murder Party, some Quiplash, probably Drawful. I thought that was awesome! I'm going to do that at some point. Probably not this week, though. But I do want to do that at some point. I think it would be super fun. And I'm not going to show the proof that I've had the vaccine because it hurts to actually, pull my jumper down and, just move it like that. But no, yeah, I want to. I thought it sounded super fun. I mean, I probably won't do it super late. I'll probably do it at like 6 o'clock or something. I'll just make sure that I've probably only had snacks during the day so that I don't, fill up. I thought it's cool. I want pizza. But I've technically already had pizza this week, so I should wait for next week. I thought it'd be fun. I mean, I've seen other people, play Jackbox and, be eating and, with their friends, and I think that would be great. I might even see if I can get some IRL people to join me as well. Why not? I thought it'd be super fun. Wouldn't that be fun? I mean, I wouldn't talk, obviously, when I've got pizza in my mouth. I mean, if I did, that would be very degenerate of me. I am not a degenerate. I am classy. I just thought it'd be a cool idea. It sounds like so much fun. And like I said, I try to get a few people IRL to help as well. It's okay. At the moment, I'm just trying to tidy up some minor mistakes. Well, just little itty bitty things. It probably won't matter from a distance, but to me, it's like, nope, this must be fixed. Alright, I'll give you an example. At the moment, it's 4:40 for me. And the only reason I say 6 is because if I started at like 8 p.m. or something, I know for a fact that a lot of my regulars would probably be, you know, asleep. I know some of you guys are night owls and just stay awake for ages, but, you know, I just think for the courteous, I should probably, you know, do it at like 6 o'clock or something. So, say for example, 2 hours from now, but on a different day. Yeah. Hey, Panda, how are you? Save. Ooh. No, it's fine. It's just that the shading is not going where it should be. Like, for example, there was pink in the hair where her bow's supposed to be, so I'm just moving it down, that's all. Yeah, I'm just doing some shading at the moment. And yes, I've zoomed in on the boob window because, yep, it's a boob. I've got boobs in this that I have to, you know, actually do some stuff with. Just finished. You streamed. Oh, that's awesome. How'd it go? Did you finish anything or did you get a lot of work done? I don't know. Look, I know it sounds bad, but what's late for me is probably really early for someone else. But I think if I start at 6, possibly even 5:30, that would probably be a good time. Maybe. Again, I haven't 100% set down a time. Oh, cool. I have Streamlabs as well, but I don't use it because, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's just the way it is. Okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but no, I'm aware. The shading alone is, you know. No, streaming is really nice. I mean, I was sitting in bed before being like looking at all this art and I'm thinking, I would really like to stream. Oh, this is a character of this is a friend's OC that I'm working on. Best joke challenge. Cows go moo. I'm so sorry, I'll stop. Look, that joke just hits me in all the right spots. I'm crazy. But no, don't credit. I drew it, but it's not my character. I'm gonna try to advertise for more commissions. I know I've still got a few that I'm working on, but you know, money. And not like big commissions either, just like my simple sketch ones, because those are pretty quick to do. And I think I've actually done pretty well on some of them. Why am I laughing? I don't know. I'm sorry. Alright, so the joke is, I'll tell it again, seeing as though I kind of just got rid of the punchline. Alright, knock knock. I'll just wait for people to catch up. And I'm aware that other people know what the answer is. What does Dolan do while you're streaming? He's working. And Dolan and I aren't actually living together at the moment. Hence another reason why I need money. Because I'm paying for my own rent and all that. Yeah, we're still friends though. We still get along. We're still great, but we're not living together at the moment. So I've moved about 5 minutes away so that we're still close and that, you know, if he has a really bad night or something. Yeah. Look, it is what it is. I'd like to think that things could still work out, but at the moment, you know, we're still really good friends. We're still talking every day, but no, we don't currently live together. Hence one of the reasons why I try to push commissions, but not too much. So I pay for my own rent. I'm paying for bills and all that. Cows go. That's the next part of the joke. Cows go. It's fine. We're still friends. No matter what, we're still gonna be in each other's lives. So yeah, so when I advertise commissions, yeah, I am actually trying to survive. Oh, thanks. Cows go who? No, cows go moo. Ah! See, I'm hilarious. No, Dolan and I, we're still very good friends. We still talk a lot, but in terms of, the relationship, it's kind of on pause. That's the way that I'm looking at it. So it's not completely ended, but it's on pause at the moment. So, yeah, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. If you want, you can just join memberships or become a patron as well if you don't have a lot of money but you still want to, help out a little bit. That is a very big help. But no, so I have to pay for my own things. Not that I'm complaining or anything like that, it's life, but when I advertise for commissions, it's not just for extra money, it's literally so I can, survive. No, so do I, so do I. But who knows? I've talked about it in like some streams and in my Patreon, but I haven't like made it absolutely like public knowledge on Twitter. So I haven't actually said, oh, I've moved out or anything like that. But I have talked about it on stream. A lot of people are aware that Dolan and I are currently not living together. But we are still, we still talk, we still hang out weekly. And yeah, like for example, my cat is currently at Dolan's because he's been dealing with a lot due to, lockdown and stuff. So I thought it might be nice for him to spend some time with her. But no, yeah, so Dolan and I are currently not living together. And I do have things to like rent and, food and bills, plus medical as well. I'm actually really no offense, but I'm really glad I'm not in America right now because some of those medical things would be very, very difficult to keep up with. Probably would have had to have given up my depression antidepressant pills. Antidepressants. I couldn't even think of the word, damn it. But no, thank you. And I don't in any way, shape, or form, want bad things for Dolan or anything like that. We're still friends, absolutely. As I said, we still talk a lot. We're still extremely close. It's just a bit tricky at the moment. Yeah. But no, my housemates are great. They're understanding, they're supportive. I've got enough where I can at least I am getting some government payments, so it's not like I'm going to be broke in a couple of days or anything like that, but just having that little bit extra money just for that little bit extra security. Yeah. It's complicated. That's very much it. mm. Oh look, if my family lived in America, there's a huge chance my brother and sister wouldn't be alive anymore. They have type 1 diabetes and insulin is very expensive over there. I know that for a fact. I didn't mean for this to become a, dark stream. It just kind of happened. But yeah, I had my jab today, so that's good. I'm feeling a little bit lethargic, but I do anyway, so it's hard to tell if yeah. Yeah. But no, I know for a fact that if I was in America, I probably would not be able to afford my meds and all that. So I'm thankful that I'm in Australia for that part at least. Oh. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I've talked about this before. It's not as if it's, new news. It's not like, oh, shock horror, because I have talked about this before. Thank you. But no, if you want to help me out financially, membership on YouTube or Patreon, absolutely. The lowest tier is more than enough to help me out. And you get some really cool art rewards as well. I mean, the main thing about Patreon was for people that wanted commissions, but, wanted to pay in installments. Yeah, so I've heard. Sorry. I was chatting. I was talking about some stuff. I got distracted. But no, Dolan and I are still friends, absolutely. So there'll be no hostility if he comes here or anything like that. Oh, yeah, PayPal works. But no, don't be in a rush or anything like that. Just make sure you have your own financials in, in order first. Because the last thing I want to do is make someone, financially struggle, because that's just a very, very sucky thing to do. And I choke. Yeah, we're getting there. Boobs. I'm intelligent, you can tell that, because I just scroll down and I'm like, boobs. Yep, that's where that's how far my intelligence goes. Boobs. How's life going? It's going. It's a little bit complicated, but I'm surviving. I had my... Okay, cool. Yeah, I had my first dose of, the... whatchamacallit? Yeah, I had my first vaccine dose today. So hopefully... So I'm one step closer to being, COVID safe. Yeah, that one. No worries. We'll see you soon. Yeah, well, to be honest, my life, besides, some things with Dolan, are pretty much the same old, same old. I've still got my chronic fatigue, still arting, still don't quite have a job. But I'm getting there. I actually applied for a job earlier, so I might hopefully hear back from that. I don't know, though. It was an admin job, so not too tricky. Hey, Flood Escaper. How are you? Hope you're well. Yeah. Oh, I have plenty to talk about. It's just a matter of what topics come up at the time. No, I have plenty to talk about at any given time. I appreciate that. That helps in more ways than you can imagine. Okay, cool. Classes are cool. I don't have any classes though because, yeah. I could, but I'd rather not. I'm just one of those people that I feel as if... Look, I'm just terrible with homework and keeping up with things. So if I did go back to class, I think I'd struggle a lot. So I just avoid that feeling. Yeah. Hey, we're getting there. Yeah. Don't know why I didn't come. Oh, I don't know why I didn't come. Well, I procrastinate and I'm also, sick. So that's kind of a sucky situation. But it is what it is. There's not much I can really do about it. Just live with it. Yep. Okay, that sounds like fun. I never learnt piano. I did want to learn the violin, but unfortunately my school didn't do violins, so yep, I miss out. So I ended up doing voice instead. So singing. I actually quite liked it. That's lucky. No. I just get sick, so it's always like, I don't know what I'm capable of doing today. It's always really confusing. It's like, do I do this? Do I do that? Psh. Trumpet, okay. No, the only thing I learned how to play was voice. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that. I probably need to put the light on soon. So as you can tell, I don't have the icon in front of my camera today, or I actually have my camera on, because my face does not look terrible. The lighting yesterday, I don't know what it was, it just didn't look right. Ha, ha, ha. Well, you know, you learn to harmonize, you learn how to, you know, I could never really... The only time I can... The funny thing is, the only time that I can do deep tones is when I'm sick or when I have a cold. Or I can make my voice sound amazing with deep tones when I have a cold. But that's it. Everything else about it sucks. Ah, wrong layer. I knew it. I just wanted to play along. No, I quite enjoyed singing. I still sing sometimes, but only occasionally on stream and sometimes if I'm listening to a really cool song. Hey, you played the vocal cords for 4 years. Yeah, we've had this conversation before, I believe. Yeah. No, I wasn't quiet, but I also did solo performances. I actually can't... One thing that screwed me up, though, but it wasn't entirely my fault. In our final year of... Oh, of course it's not going to work if it's not selected. Yeah. In my final year when we had exams, we were supposed to have an accompanist, and we were given an accompanist for, you know, we had an accompanist for about, I think it was 8 months or something like that. But then about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before our performance, she cancelled on us and said, no, I have another client that I have to play for and just happens to be on the same day as you guys. So, yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. So then we each had, there were 3 of us in the year 12, you know, solo voice thing. So we had to find our own accompanists. And that is the reason why I hate being on phones, because the amount of times I called and got nowhere, or was called and just, you know, treated like a, you know, a criminal or something was just, oh, I hated it. I had some useful people though, and I did eventually find an accompanist, but we only rehearsed like maybe, no, we only rehearsed like once. And then it was the performance day, and let's just say that it's very hard to perform when you are not used to hearing the whole melody and you're not standing behind the piano, so you can't actually see them play the keys, and then you're like, the only thing I did okay on, I think, was the what was it, when you had no backup, when you just had to sing yourself. I think that was the only one I did good at. Yeah, we only rehearsed once properly. We were allowed to rehearse before our session as well, but yeah, so I reckon that I would have done much better if I'd had... I'm not blaming my accompanist, you know, they actually, you know, they helped me and all that. But, you know, the fact that I couldn't stand behind them and I wasn't used to hearing the whole melody of the songs just completely screwed me up. But yeah, that happened. That's a memory. And that's why I don't like phones. Because I had to call... I reckon I called at least 100 people, and then and through that I got recommendations, and I remember one person just being like, you know, not getting back to me, so I tried calling them again, and then it's like, yeah, no, sorry, she doesn't want to work with you. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you for telling me this way. Very classy. Yeah, it was fun. That is sarcasm, of course. It was not fun. It was awkward. And like, why treat someone like this? It's not my fault that our accompanist backed out. My other two the other 2 singers did find accompanists as well, but I get the feeling they were probably just as screwed as me. Not too sure if they found them sooner or later, but yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I'm sorry if my accent was weird, but yeah, that was just basically the gist of it. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. She doesn't want to work with you. But like, just straight out, just like that. Like, damn, lady. You didn't have to. You could have been a little nicer about it. I know there's no real way to be nice about rejection, but god damn, I will never forget it. Never. It hurts to raise my arm. I must be careful. Psh. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It was just a really annoying set of circumstances, and because of that, I hate using the phone. Yeah, whatever it was. I'm still sucky. Sucky. Mm-hmm. I'm aware I've technically already done that on another layer, but I need to do it on both just so it works. With both, yep, just, yeah. Oh, that's okay, Silver. I appreciate you for being here. Even if you can't hear me properly, promise I'm not saying anything too interesting right now. Bear window. Shh. Yeah. Stretch. I know you guys can actually see me stretch. Yesterday I just had my, camera off. But I do have it on today because my face isn't looking horrible. Haha. Fair enough. I'm just dragging my blanket up. You guys probably haven't seen this blanket. This one's usually on my bed. Shh. Oh god. Don't you just love crazy people? Psh. Anyway, so I was going to do some tones in the hair on this layer. So we got that. This is what it looks without any additions, but I've done a tiny little bit of extra on the skin. I will not answer your question with a proper giblet. Oh, what? Did I accidentally speak my language? I mean, what? Pff, I'm so sorry. I'm weird. Yeah, I promise I'm not trying to mock or anything. I kind of laugh like Sheldon now. Some highlight bits. Gooby sus. I happen to be very innocent. Don't know why I didn't go. I don't know if it's possible or not, but I think I prefer the way that I do hair now than I did earlier. Just adding a little bit more, just making it stand out. Yeah. It's just something about it that I really like. I'm using the highlight tool, so hopefully I don't screw up too much. Gooby a sussy buck. Oh, Baka! No! You cannot call me Baka! Yeah, nah, no one's innocent anymore. Oh god. Oh god. I just remembered something I read last night, but I promised I wouldn't talk about it on stream because I know that it's a sensitive topic for a lot of people. But there's been more I won't say what it is. If you want to research it, you can. But let's just say there's been more stuff in the Christian saga. That is, if true, very, very disturbing. Except it wasn't necessarily Chris Chan themselves, it was who they're associated with. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to make people uncomfortable. And I know that topic does make people uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. No, should I say this? Should I say this? Apparently someone talked him into it. I don't know. Depends on what you read, what you believe and all that, but yeah, apparently someone talked him into it. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But I don't know. I'm probably just going to avoid looking. If I see anything about that name in my feed, I'm just going to be like, scroll! Probably. And hey, look, if anyone actually... No, I'm not going to offer that because that's just weird. I was going to say, I'd be happy to say what I read, but no, I won't. Because even I'm disturbed by what I read. I mean, look, I get disturbed very easily, but there are some things that are just really, really cringy. Like, Sideshow Bob. Cringy. Although that's when he gets hit by that's when he hits himself with a rake. But still, my point still stands. Yeah. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Favorite dessert? Pudding. I love puddings. Especially the ones with the chocolate, not chocolate necessarily, but the ones that's self-sourcing puddings are amazing if you have the right one. They are so good. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you are seriously missing out. Self-sourcing puddings. Or, you know, just puddings where they have the sauce. One of my favourites is Lemon Delicious. I haven't had it in a very long time. And the one time I tried to make it, it was a disaster because I forgot some ingredients. You got a girlfriend! Awesome! Coffee flavoured ice cream. Yeah, that's ice cream's definitely good too. But for me right now, because lockdown and winter, I could definitely go for a pudding. Make me a pudding, please. Make me a pudding. Okay. One of my other favorite, not necessarily a dessert, but a snack, one of my favorites is just a plain donut. I'm not talking about like cream filled or anything, just a plain cinnamon donut. Hello, how are you today? I don't know, there's just something about cinnamon donuts I really like. Emphel, how are you? Hope you are well. I am working on art. And I talked about my terrible, no good, horrible day. I'm joking. I mean, it was bad for some degree, but it was good at the same time. It's weird. No. Oh, really? No, when I talk about plain donuts, I'm talking about like just the ones with cinnamon dusting on top. I think those are amazing. There are bagels as well, but I'm not really too familiar with them. I only had a bagel once, and that was in New York. It's a love-hate day. Hey, absolutely. You have a headache? Oh, that sucks. I had my first dose of the vaccine today. The AstraZeneca. Hopefully I don't get blood clots. But yeah, those donuts, just plain, simple cinnamon donuts are my favourite. I've got nothing against icing, but there's just something about the simplicity of a cinnamon donut that I really, really like. Oof. Yeah, got my vaccine. And my next dose isn't until November. Okay. Yeah, no, those are nice too. But just the simple, lightly dusted ones. Doesn't need to have any glaze on it, just plain. I'll buy some and I'll show them, I'll eat them on stream so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, Gooby, no. And I'm like, Gooby, yes. I know it probably looks a bit messy, but when I put other hair on top, it'll... Oh, wow. No, it actually looks quite nice. See what it looks like without all these extra bits. Yeah, I'm just bringing it out in bits and pieces. But yeah, vaccine today. Hey, look, it happens. Not a problem. I know I stream at very weird times. My life. I'll get a donut and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Not right now though, because I think I think it's best for me to stay home at the moment because, you know, oof. Messa does not want to make myself sick. If I can help it. Sick sucks. There we go, just a little bit extra highlight there. Oh, okay. Damn. Oof. A little bit here too. I still need to do some more of the hair stuff in there too. It's like, yep, don't forget. Teehee. That's okay. Thank you so much for coming though, much appreciated. Hope you've had a nice day, and if not, I hope that it gets better or I hope your day tomorrow is better. Yeah. And now I'm adding some highlights early just because I can. Bye vengeance, bye vengeance. I was just saying what they were saying. Oh, I love playing with colour. I don't know. I'm just weird. You know that to some degree I still bullshit my way. It's like, yeah, this looks nice. This works. Jellyfill? I don't mind Jellyfill, but it's not my favourite. I could have one, but I wouldn't have more than one. Whereas with cinnamon, I could easily have a lot. Sure, if you want to. I'm not too sure what I'm going to... Oh, look, like this, for example. I'm like, yeah, this looks alright. I think this works. I mean, there are some calculated bits where I'm like, yes, that's how I want it to go. But for a lot of it, it's like, yeah, I think that'll look good. I will save it though. I mean, I know to some degree what I'm doing, but a lot of it is just, you know, winging it to what I think will look right. Be like, yeah, I think that'll work. Aha! Aha! Hilarious! I like to think with most things I knew what I was doing, and with art I do know what I'm doing, but a lot of it is also just, I think this will look right. Yeah. Don't know why I didn't come. Oh, I don't know why I didn't come. Oh god, what? You can get in trouble for, I suppose. You can get in trouble for that? Alright, see you, T-Rekka. Thank you for being here, much appreciated. Congratulations on the girlfriend. Hopefully it goes well. Ah, no, girls definitely don't, you know, go to the gym to get hit on. They go there to work out. I mean, hey, look, maybe if they're looking, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really have a comment on that. Yeah, I'm just kind of making my arm comfy if I can. Oh god. Fair enough. I feel that. This layer. I'd call this calculated experimentation, if that makes sense. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, absolutely. I can't even imagine. Oof. Yeah, nah, you gotta be careful around women. Women be crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely crazy from time to time. Yeah, I'll definitely need to play with that a bit. Lol. Good luck with that. Something I didn't mean to do, but did anyway. Like this bow. Yee. Nice. Cool. Now, watch me do it again. Not. Oh, okay. Silly. I like silly. Crazy cat lady crazy. Oh yeah. I'm a nutter. I'm a nutter. I'm a smoker. I'm a midnight talker. Playing my music in the sun. Yep. Some people call me Maurice. Teehee. I'm kind of winging it, but it's working. It doesn't look terrible. It makes me happy. And look at that, another happy accident. Like, yeah, that'll be alright. Yep, that works. Oh, you forgot to water your plants? No! Must water plants! I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight joker. Playing my music in the sun. Do 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 do. Probably. Oh, okay. I didn't read the whole sentence before I said, oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Oh. And those not only the next phase, I'm going to do some hairs. Yeah? Oh. Wait. Huh, when did that happen? Interesting. My bad. I made a mistake. I'm just going to do some loose hairs now because I can. Beep! Because I can. Beep! And hiccups. Oh. 2. Okay. Sumimasen. I made an oopsie. I cannot see that. So darker maybe. Yeah. That's too dark now. It's like, hey, do that. No, too much. Hey, good job. Not going to do too much yet. Just a couple of loose strands because I can. Some people call me Maurice. Da 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 Eat. It's definitely getting darker. In my room. Yeah, I'm crazy, but that's okay. Just some loose hairs, because I thought it might look nice. Oh. I'll miss it getting hungry. I could make noodles and then eat later. Definitely getting hungry. Or I could just have the rest of my pizza shapes. Should save those. We'll see. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, some top bits actually. I could just have a cup of soup. That way it's a little bit more substantial. And I've had like noodle cups for like the last few days. I don't know. It's like, do I or don't I? I do need to eat something. I am definitely starting to feel hungry. No, I still love them. I'm sorry. I'm just a noodle-holic. I don't need another coffee though. Coffee's fine. I just need something to eat because I can feel my stomach being like, eat, 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 eat. When I come back, because it is starting to get a tiny bit late, we could play games. Hey, Evan. This isn't even the main hair layer, this is just the hair on top because I'm crazy. Alright, save. I need food. I don't know what I'm going to have yet. I'm basically going to go downstairs, put on the kettle, and I'm either going to come back with cup noodles or some kind of cup of soup. Yeah. Basically what's said here. BRB. I like to wait for my noodles to soak. Why do I get the feeling I'm probably going to need to put a light on? How do I look? Yeah, I need a light on. Sumimasen. Light on and put myself back in the blanket. Because, yes, I must be comfortable. Arigato. Thank you for the welcome back. This arm is free, but this one can be completely covered because, yep. Oh. Yeah. I have fantastic noodles this time. That's the name of the brand. I think the ones I've been eating are slightly better, but there's nothing wrong with these ones. And now you get the pleasure of watching me eat very messily. Oh, oh God. That's kind of funny, but sad at the same time. So it's undercover or something? Oh, it's raining. Oh, wait. No, it still won't get rained on. Now, if I had forgot my phone, I would have laughed. But nope, my phone is here. All good. Just let me have a couple of bites and I'll get back to doing art. Yep, fair enough. No, I think I should probably play games now. What do you guys want to play? I'll go with majority. Oh. One for Quiplash, not a problem. We've been playing Trivia Murder Party for like the last 3 streams, I think. Quiplash? Maybe when I'm not feeling too weird. I like the idea of just being able to, just type something quickly and not use my mind to draw. So I'll just save what I'll save a PNG of this so I can actually send it through to the commissionee later so that they can actually see what I've done. I mean, they are here, but it's still nice to actually send them the proof. It's like, yep, nope, this wasn't just some weird imaginative thing. I'll call it progress 2 because that sounds about right. And if it's like, you've already got a file called this, well, la-di-da for me then. Yeah, I'll leave it on this, but I'll just have a quick look at I could have worked on this, but I was like, no, I should really work on a commission. And this is probably one of the easier commissions at the moment, so yeah. Just while my arm is a little bit, not sure what's really happening. I feel okay, it is a little bit sore, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit sore. But I haven't felt nausea, whatever the side effects are, I don't think I've had them. Because I've got my chronic fatigue anyway, so it kind of is what it is. Alright, I'll set up Quiplash then. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, just so you know that I did do it. And it wasn't just your imagination. Yeah. It's definitely not done, but there's definitely been some decent progress today. It's mainly just been shadowing. So while I'm waiting for the game to load, I can actually show you what I've done. If it loads, come on. Alright, so I'll get rid of the hair as well. Nope, that's not it. So this is what it previously looked like. And what I've done today is I've added a shadow layer. And I've also created like this layer here, which is what I call the detail layer. So we've got like things that are actually on top of the base. So that, and the hair. That's what I've done today. If I was feeling a bit better, I might try to play something that was a little bit more to it. But you know, I did have my vaccine today, so I am sore. I don't really want to play anything that'll, you know, be too hard for me. So yeah, I'm fine with Quiplash. And hopefully we get enough people to play. Not that I can force people to play, but you know, it's always good. I really gotta stop starting late. But to be fair, I did have my jab, and then I was kind of just sitting in bed and, you know, just hoping that I'd be okay. Because with me, you know, I'm always paranoid that, hey, it's going to affect me. Yep. Cool. Alrighty. Hey, I'm green! Hey, what do you know? I didn't have to click anything. Ugh! Nice. I'm just gonna eat noodles. This is me while I wait for people to join. Did I finish my coffee? I think I did. No, still a little more. Nice. Yeah. 4's enough, but we'll just wait to see if anyone else wants to join. Oh god. You said before it was pretty early, so your dad obviously has a early shift. Damn. Hey! I'm sorry for talking with my mouth full. Yeah. Now, if I didn't have to have my jab this morning, I probably could have streamed it a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. I'm still glad that I streamed. Ooh, spooky! Okay. I love that my screen is green. And hey, it's almost the same colour as my jacket. As in the screen, not the icon, but my screen.
I'm Schmitty, and I'm ready for some Quiplash. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this.
I don't care, it's still fun. Bitch gonna ruin my fun.
You'll see 2 prompts on your device. Answer them any way you want. Each answer will go up against someone else's
slightly
answer,
hurty.
and everyone will vote on which they like most. It's simple. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake.
I'll probably do the same thing I had last night and have dinner at like 10 o'clock or something. Okay. I can't spell. Damn it. I can't scroll. Why can't I scroll? Alright, let's try this way. Oh, good, okay. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time, you know? I used an answer. Probably slightly tactless, but we'll see.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button and
Ha.
think of something.
My arm does hurt. Probably 1 or 2 games, I'm not sure yet. My arm does hurt.
Starting things off, why the Tin Man isn't married.
Because he's gay.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Right. Oh, cool. Someone took a reference picture of hands. They look cool. Hey. Nice. Those look cool.
Next is the title of the worst book to read on a toilet. It's voting time.
Cool. Pizza recipes.
Moving on. A bouncy castle is cool, but a bouncy blank is just sad. Vote on your devices.
I'll try to do some sketches later. I keep saying that. But I finished Friends, so now I don't have a distraction. And the other shows I was watching I can easily sketch at the same time. With Friends, for some strange reason, I just stared at my screen.
Next, something that even a raccoon wouldn't eat.
Oh.
Put in your votes.
Oh shit. Shh. I like how there's a smiley face on the hand. It's funny. Yeah, join the audience.
Next up, the last person you'd want to be on a lifeboat. And vote.
Yeah, they just seem like the kind of person that would hog the life jacket for themselves, that's all. But hey, most celebrities would totally do that.
Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead.
It won't be me. I'm last! That's fine.
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much.
And now I am no longer starving.
While the players enter their clips, audience members can try the audience play-along on their devices. remember, this is all your fault. First off,
Wow.
a weird dad keeps all of his children's blank as memories. Okay, pick your favorite quip now.
Yeah, no, that one's weird. Do not do that, please. Oh. Oh, wow. Damn. We'll see. Still early-ish.
Up next, should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then blank.
Blank.
Get to voting.
I need to wrap my feet up more. Bleh. It's like, it works, but it's just... Oh, wait a minute. I think I turned around the wrong way. I don't know. I've already streamed for a little bit. I'm playing games now. My arm hurts.
The biggest secret chimpanzee has told Jane Goodall. Load away.
Oh, God. Lovely. Wrap myself in a blankie. Yes, blankie, I don't care. Ow, my arm. There's not much I can really do about it. It's either sit here and talk to people, or I sit down on my bed and just be like, yep, whatevs. It does hurt, though. Lovely. That's better.
Moving on. The worst bachelor party would involve blank. Time to vote.
Fair. My ear sticks out. Yeah. That's okay.
Coming up next, the hardest part of living forever. Okay.
No, I'm definitely feeling it set in, so I think I'll just play this game and I'll finish. I might stream tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. I don't know how I'm going to feel.
Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
But yeah, I'm basically just going to sit on my bed and just go, bleh. Yay! More points.
It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it.
Hey, look, it's not your game today. That's fine. It happens.
Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for.
Budgerigars. I don't know. I'm glad I did get some work done though, but damn, if I lean, it hurts. Oh.
All right, brace yourselves. In the final
Oh, I already see the best
gold,
one.
Silver and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make them count.
Ooh. I wonder if people know what I'm voting for. 3 of us went with super. Interesting. I'm not revealing it until it says. I have also gone up and down the stairs a few times, so that's probably also why I'm also feeling like this.
Alright, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze. Here's the silver. And now the gold. Let's translate that into points.
Super Saiyan Squad, my favourite. Oh.
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
Hey! Silver! Congratulations! Unfortunately, that's the only game because I'm just feeling bleh. I mean, yes, I'm sitting here. There's not really much else I can do, but yuck. But I can go quickly back to the art screen and just chat for a little bit before I finish. Yeah. It's good to get stuff done, though. It's silly. Alright, where's my... Oh, that's right, yeah, the mouse disappeared. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw that. Well played. Good game. But, yeah. I'm just feeling blah. I can't play games if I'm feeling blah. Ow. Whew. Yeah. So basically I'm just going to go back on my bed and just relax for a little bit. I might go on the lounge later and watch something, but for now I think I'm just going to sit on my bed and just bleh. Not even nap. Napping wouldn't be terrible. I mean, I did wake up early today. That's funny. Sorry. I'm weird. No, thanks. That's cool. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. I will send you this file a little later. But yeah. Like I said, I don't feel terrible per se, but I just feel a bit tired. And if I move my arm, it just hurts a little bit. So, yeah. I got the silver. It's silly. Yeah. Before I just end up just derping, I'm just going to end the stream, say goodbye, and hopefully there will be another stream this week. I don't know when. Could be tomorrow, could be Wednesday. It depends on how I feel. Anyways, look after yourselves. Take care. Have a nice night.